Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a critical topic that affects us all, protecting our finances from cyber threats. With cybercrime on the rise, it's more important than ever to keep our financial information safe. Whether you're managing your personal budget, online banking, or investing in the stock market, understanding how to defend against cyber threats is essential. Let's get started. First, let's talk about what cyber threats look like. We're talking about various forms of cybercrime, including phishing scams, malware, and ransomware. Each of these poses unique risks to our finances. Phishing. This is when attackers try to trick you into giving them your information by pretending to be a trustworthy source, like your bank or a well-known service. They often create fake websites that look identical to the real ones, making it easy to fall for the scam. Malware. Malicious software that can infect your devices, often without your knowledge. It can track your keystrokes, steal your personal information, or even lock you out of your files. Ransomware. This type of malware encrypts your files, making them inaccessible until you pay a ransom. It can be devastating, especially if you don't have backups of your important data. Social engineering. This involves manipulating individuals into revealing confidential information. Cybercriminals often use emotional appeals or urgent situations to trick people. Next up, let's focus on securing our devices. This is your first line of defense against cyber threats. 1. Install antivirus software. Choose reputable antivirus software and keep it updated. Programs like Norton, Bitdefender, or McAfee provide robust protection against malware and viruses. 2. Enable firewall. Make sure your device's firewall is active. A firewall acts as a barrier between your computer and external networks, blocking unauthorized access. 3. Keep software updated. Regularly update your operating system and applications. Software updates often include security patches that protect against new threats. 4. Use secure browsers. Consider using browsers that focus on security, like Brave or Firefox, and ensure your browser's security settings are properly configured. 5. Limit access to personal information. Only provide personal information when absolutely necessary, and be cautious about what you share on social media. Now, let's talk about passwords, the keys to your digital kingdom. 1. Use strong passwords. Make passwords at least 12-16 characters long, combining uppercase letters, lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols. The more complex, the better. 2. Avoid common passwords. Stay away from obvious passwords like 1234556 or password. Use a mix of unrelated words, or consider using passphrases. 3. Change passwords regularly. Set reminders to change your passwords every few months. This limits the damage if one of your accounts is compromised. 4. Enable two-factor authentication to FAR whenever possible. Add an extra layer of security by requiring a second form of verification, such as a text message code or an authenticator app. This is especially important for financial accounts. 5. Use a password manager. A password manager can help you create and store complex passwords securely, making it easier to manage your accounts without racing passwords. When it comes to online banking, safety is key. Use secure connections. 1. Only access your bank accounts over secure Wi-Fi networks. Avoid public Wi-Fi, as these networks are often unsecured and easy targets for hackers. 2. Check for HTTPS. Always look for HTTPS in your browser's address bar when logging into your bank account. The S indicates a secure connection. 3. Monitor your accounts regularly. Keep an eye on your transactions. Report any suspicious activity to your bank immediately. Many banks offer real-time alerts for transactions, which can help you catch fraud early. 4. Be wary of bank emails. Banks will never ask you to provide personal information by email. If you receive a suspicious email, contact your bank directly using a trusted number. 5. Use mobile banking safely. If you use a banking app, ensure it's from a reputable source and keep it updated. Avoid using banking apps on public devices. Phishing attacks often come through emails, and it's essential to be vigilant. 1. Verify sender's email address. Check for unusual email addresses or misspellings. Cybercriminals often create email addresses that look similar to legitimate ones. 2. Don't click on suspicious links. If you're unsure about a link, hover over it to see the URL before clicking. If it looks suspicious, don't click it. 3. Use a spam filter. Enable spam filters on your email accounts to reduce the chances of phishing emails reaching your inbox. 4. Educate yourself about phishing techniques. Familiarize yourself with common phishing tactics. Knowledge is your best defense. 5. Report phishing attempts. If you encounter a phishing email, report it to your email provider and any relevant authorities. Monitoring your credit is a proactive step in protecting your finances. 1. Sign up for alerts. Credit monitoring services can alert you to any changes in your credit report, helping you catch identity theft early. 2. Regularly check your credit report. In the US, you can get a free report once a year from each of the 3 major credit bureaus: Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. Review it for any inaccuracies or unfamiliar accounts. 3. Freeze your credit. If you suspect your information has been compromised, consider freezing your credit. This prevents new accounts from being opened in your name. 4. Understand your rights. Familiarize yourself with consumer protection laws. The Fair Credit Reporting Act allows you to dispute errors on your credit report. 5. Consider identity theft protection services. These services can help monitor your personal information and provide assistance if your identity is stolen. Your home network is another important area to secure. Change default passwords. 1. Many routers come with default usernames and passwords. Change these immediately to something more secure. 2. Use WPA3 security. Ensure your Wi-Fi network uses WPA3 encryption, the latest and most secure standard. 3. Hide your network name SID. Consider hiding your Wi-Fi network name to make it less visible to potential intruders. 4. Regularly update router firmware. Like your other devices, your router needs updates. Check for firmware updates regularly. 5. Limit connected devices. Be mindful of the devices connected to your network. Remove any devices you no longer use to reduce vulnerability. Social media can be a treasure trove for cybercriminals. So let's talk about staying safe. 1. Adjust privacy settings. Review your privacy settings on all social media platforms. Limit who can see your posts and personal information. 2. Be selective about friend requests. Only accept friend requests from people you know. Fake accounts can easily be created to gather personal information. 3. Think before you share. Consider the information you post. Avoid sharing sensitive information like your address, phone number, or financial details. 4. Beware of social engineering scams. Cybercriminals may use social media to gather information about you to craft convincing phishing attacks. 5. Educate your friends and family. Make sure your loved ones are aware of these risks, especially if they share information about you online. Protecting your finances from cyber threats is all about being proactive and informed. By implementing these tips, you can significantly reduce your risk and keep your financial information safe. Remember, staying safe online requires ongoing vigilance and education. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more content on personal finance and security, and share your own tips in the comments below. Stay safe out there, and thanks for watching.